Hi guys, welcome to Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out whether you should wait or move on from the person that you've been thinking about. Alright, so for the first group, we have this really pretty dark blue stone over here. For the second group, I have this stone with purple spots on it. It has shades of dark purple and then light purple patches through in between. And for the third group, I have this dark brown stone and it has these little white spots on it. So, pause the video over here, meditate on all three, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hi group 1, so for those of you who chose this lovely blue stone over here, let's find out whether you should wait or move on from the person on your mind. This is a timeless general reading. So it just could not have been any more clear than this. You have the woman holding a heart and then you have the man holding a heart. You have the 6 of cups, 2 of cups. Guys, this person is not going anywhere. And I mean, I do see that you both have gone your separate ways, but the Wheel of Fortune over here is telling me that this is a destined connection, and no matter where you go, no matter where they go, you will notice through these twists and turns of fate that you both are going to ultimately, get back together. You'll find your way back to each other. And it can happen in the most weird and wonderful ways. You have a proper plan in place. Let's say that you haven't heard from this person in a couple of years. You have no idea where they are. You don't know what they're doing. And you have decided to go to Sydney for a course. And everything is set in place. You've taken admission. It's all final. You've found yourself a place to stay at. It's all sorted. It's all done. And then at the last minute, something happens. All your plans just go take a dump. And while you're sitting there wondering what to do next, somebody suggests, hey, there's a similar course for the similar amount in Paris. So why don't you go for that? Why don't you try that? And within, let's say, a week, everything works out for you and you find yourself in Paris. And when you go there, and you start studying in that college and you move into that new place, you see that this person has been living in that neighborhood. So this was like, I don't know, I just came up with something in the spur of the moment. I'm just trying to explain to you that in order for you both to come back, when you both have finally gotten back together, which you will because I have the card of reunion over here for you guys, when you both sit together and start talking about everything that you both underwent while you both were not in union, you'll realize it was just so, you cannot explain it. Some things just had to happen the way they are right now and the way they will be in the future for you both to come together. Now, the next most important question is when will you both be together? So, again, this is a general reading, will not resonate for all of you, but for most of you, I feel like within the next 2 years, you both should be back together and thriving in a happy relationship. And I'm also seeing over here for a lot of you that this connection, this long-term relationship is going to culminate into an actual proper wedding. One key factor over here, and this does not have to hold true for all of you, but a change of place is going to be very significant. Either you will travel and start living wherever it is that they do currently, or vice versa. Some other things that while you both are in separation, group 1, you need to do is, number 1, you need to undertake a journey to discover yourself more and to appreciate who you are. Because I am picking up on such loving vibes from you and from them both, there is a possibility that when you both were together, you both tried very hard to please each other. You both tried to, heck, even change yourselves or customize yourselves a little bit to suit the other person's tastes and preferences, which, according to me, is not a very good long-term approach, because there's only so much that you can fake, and you can't fake forever, right, who you are. So someday or the other, the truth is going to come out in front of them, right? You do not enjoy football. So you can stop learning random things off the internet just to impress them. If they truly like you, if they truly love you, they're going to love you for exactly who you are and how you are as a person. All your OG likes and dislikes, not the ones that you have picked up or dropped, because it's likewise on that side. I am also seeing that, of course, one factor is destiny in bringing you both back together, but your friends and family might play a very crucial role as well, especially if your families know each other, or if you guys have a bunch of mutual friends, then they are going to play a very significant part. This, for sure, is a soulmate that you're dealing with, all right, and a very high-level soulmate at that. There honestly is no escaping each other. You cannot escape them, they cannot escape you. And even though right now you both might be in separation, but the interesting thing is that you are sitting over here with your heart in your hand. They are sitting over here with their heart in their hand. You're not really extending it to anybody else. So I don't think you're dating anybody. I don't think they're dating anybody either. I mean, at least none of you are in very serious relationships. If you are, then again, I'd like to remind you that this is a general reading. But what I'm seeing over here is that none of these people are dating anybody else, because they have feelings only and only for each other. Like, I only have eyes for you, that kind of a situation. Maybe you both really liked enjoying. Maybe you both really enjoyed listening to this song together, or you guys slow danced to this song. You both are very fond of each other. You both hold each other very dearly still, and you always will. So, long story short, group 1, you can wait around for this one. Although, and because, see, I make these readings on wait or move on because people ask me to, but I would never ask you to, like, legit sit down and wait for someone. You know what I mean? In the time it takes for them to come back, if somebody is being interested in you, if you like them, I'm not asking you to shut yourself off from dating, basically, all right? Although it's totally your discretion, but still. Spirit's message for you is rest, which says you've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. 2 things from this. Number 1, obviously, that if you have been overexerting yourself in something, it is time to take a well-deserved break. And the second thing is that right now, you do not have to take any action towards this individual. Whether it is phone call, text, meeting in person, whatever it is, don't do it. You don't have to. Not for now, at least. At least not for the next 6 months. Don't do anything from your side. Alright, you both are bound to come back together anyway. When it has to happen, it will. Which is why I said that you can wait for this person, but you also have to use your own discretion in terms of when does your patience max out. All right. The signs that are present over here very quickly are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not have to necessarily be the zodiac. So these are all the messages that I have for you today, group 1. If you liked this reading, do give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to hit subscribe. Also, if you're on Instagram, make sure to follow me over there. The link is in description. I post tarot readings over there as well. All the details to book a personal reading with me are given in my pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 2, so for those of you who chose this dark and light purple stone over here, let's find out whether or not you should wait for the person on your mind. So for you group 2, I am picking up on another energy on your side, alright? Either you have already encountered this energy, or very soon you will. But it seems like whoever you're asking about today isn't your only option. There is someone else who can give you all the happiness that you can possibly imagine. But you're being very closed off from them. All right? Either they've already told you that they have feelings for you, or they will soon. But you have kept your heart locked up in a cage. You're not really engaging with anybody right now. Even though through adjacent possibilities over here, Spirit is asking you to do a little more exploration. Because honestly, for this group, whether you should wait or move on has actually been left on your free will very clearly over here with the Two of Swords. And I'll tell you why. You see in this Two of Swords over here, this woman is blindfolded. But her hands are free. If she wants, she can take off the blindfold and she can see things for what they truly are. But she's choosing not to. All right? And I think that that's what's happening in your connection over here as well. You are choosing to not look at the mistakes that this person has been making. It's almost as if you are going on enforcing and reinforcing a narrative that you have built up for yourself in your head, that this individual loves me. Do they though? Do they really love you? Because I have the Three of Swords right over here underneath the sun, telling me that this is actually what the truth is, that this person has given you nothing but hurt. What are you so blinded by then? I don't get it. Had this been an equal give and take connection, I would have understood that you're confused about wanting to wait or move on. But when you have only encountered hurt on the pretext of love, which is even worse, somebody emotionally manipulating you, it's the worst. And I think you have undergone that. Then what is the confusion about? Because this over here, I won't even call it unrequited love. I mean, maybe if I had to pick a label for it, perhaps I would. But from what I can see over here, the energy of cups, although usually associated with romance, I know. But see, these people have a tendency to... Okay, firecrackers. Anyway, so they have the tendency to hide their true emotions. All right? Sometimes it's good. Sometimes it isn't good. And in your case, I feel like it isn't good. Okay? But whoever this other energy is over here, they seem really good. I think you should definitely go out with them, give them a try. If you cannot think of anybody right now, that's okay. I think within the next 6 months, somebody is about to enter your life. There can be very strong presence of Leo in their chart, not necessarily the zodiac. They will shower you with all the love that they have. The only requirement from your end, group 2, is to give this individual a chance. Do you notice the difference in energy over here between the sun and the Three of Swords? This is so dark. It is so sad over here. Everything is just so depressing. In the sun's energy over here, on the other hand, it is so bright. It is light. This woman, she's having a nice bath. She's enjoying herself. And there are all these happy spirits around her. You can go from here to here. All right? It just all boils down to you. You are the deciding factor over here. It is your free will. And just a little word of caution. Usually, of course, everything is about our free will. It's not like every day everybody makes decisions based off of tarot readings or whatever. So anyway, I can tell you right now that if you decide to move on from this individual, you will be way more happy than you are right now. And if you decide to... sorry, what did I say? I meant if you move on from this person. Okay. And if you decide to wait for this person, I see you hoping for and wanting more reciprocity in this connection, wanting them to be more expressive towards you. I see them actually making up for their mistakes, but not really correcting them. If you make a mistake once, then that's a mistake. But if you keep on repeating it, it becomes a habit. It ceases to be a mistake. And in your person's case, I feel like this pattern of disappointing you, but then making up for it later on, it has kind of become this thing. And for some reason, you seem to be very okay about it. And this is again where the whole blinded by love factor comes in. So for your own good, group 2, you really need to wake up and see people for who they really are. And maybe it's not just this connection. Maybe this is who you are as a person. You are not a very good judge of character, perhaps. And not just in the department of love, but perhaps in friendships too. People have disappointed you in the past because you couldn't see them for who they truly were. It's obviously not on you. Oftentimes when people are nice, they just assume that everybody is nice as well. But see, that's not the case. Not everybody is as good as you. Not everybody is capable of loving unconditionally like you are. So sometimes you have got to be selfish, group 2. Sometimes you have to choose yourself. Sometimes you have to choose yourself, your self-worth, your self-respect, and all those things that matter to you. So if you ask me, I would say that very clearly over here with adjacent possibilities, 3 of Swords, and this whole other jazz that I see going on over here, you should definitely move on from this individual. But then again, for you, I cannot say this thing very, very strongly because I see that you are ultimately that you're the deciding factor. That is what I wanted to say before these horny dogs cut me out. Okay, anyway, the signs that are present over here are Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Does not necessarily have to be the zodiac. And because I am picking up on this energy very strongly, so I have to say it, group 2, I am positive that at least like 5 or 10 of you have been and repetitively do get emotionally manipulated by this individual on the pretext of love. And you really, really need to understand that. Okay? Spirit's message for you is Ready, Set, Go, which says now is the perfect moment to dive in and embrace your heart's desire. Honestly, when I see this group 2, I feel like even though you have locked your heart up in a cage, I think it does yearn for somebody else for a change. I think it does yearn for an equal partnership, a proper relationship. So when you know that in your heart of hearts, that is the kind of love that you want, then why aren't you giving it a chance? And this is your green light over here, Ready, Set, Go. As soon as this new person walks in or tells you about their feelings and makes it very evident that they're not kidding around, you should definitely give them a chance. All right? So these are all the messages that I have for you today. If you liked this video, do give it a thumbs up. If you're new to my channel, do not forget to subscribe. If you are on Instagram, follow me over there as well. The link is in description. I post tarot card readings on Instagram as well. And all the details to book a personal reading with me are given in the pinned comment and description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hi group 3, so for those of you who chose this brown stone over here, let's find out whether or not you should wait for the person on your mind. This is a timeless general reading. Now, before I get to the details, I will let you in on a fun fact, group 3. A lot of you have already moved on from this person. You do not love them anymore. You might still be in love with the idea of being with them, but if you will ever be honest with yourself, you will know this to be true, that you don't love them anymore. And maybe for some of you, you never really did love this individual. I mean, that wasn't love. Could have been attachment, fondness, crush, whatever, but it wasn't love. All right? Now, let's talk about the details. Firstly, this connection, the energies are off. All right? It's toxic. You have some very, very strong grudges towards this individual, and that is what is keeping you stuck truly in this connection. Even though your heart has moved on, your mind apparently hasn't moved on from this person, because every now and then you think about how they wronged you. There is that irritation over there that I'm picking up on, and it makes it very difficult for you to properly move on. I see that even when you both were together, there were a lot of toxic traits in this connection. Firstly, one of you was very, very dominating and controlling over the other. Two, one or both of you were jealous lovers. Now, obviously, some jealousy is there in every connection. It can be fun, but when it becomes obsessive in nature, it just ceases to be romantic. It becomes toxic then. And I think that's what happened in your case. One or both of you was always like, who are you talking to? Show me your phone. What is your password? I don't trust you. Why are you hanging out with this individual so much? And so on and so forth. There was a lot of jealousy right from the very beginning. There was a lot of insecurity. There was a lot of jealousy. There was a lot of tendency to overshadow the other person, overpower the other individual. Now it has reached a point, group 3, where A, you do not love this individual anymore, and B, you basically very, very over it. It's boring to you. It bores you now to just even think about it. And yet, here you are asking me if you should wait or move on. What does that tell you? It tells you that all of these grudges that you have been holding on to, because maybe after you guys broke up, they moved on with somebody else, it did not sit very well with you. Even though you were never in love with them, even though in your heart of hearts, you knew that it was for your own good, it just obviously wasn't going anywhere, you still did not like the idea of them maybe getting together with somebody that soon. Or heck, even while you both were together, they might have wronged you in some capacity. Because you haven't been able to forgive this person, even now, and for some of you, I think it has been a very long time since this thing has happened, it's keeping you stuck. So if I circle back to the OG question that we're asking today, whether you should wait or move on, obviously you need to move on. But like I mentioned, you guys already have, but you're not fully there just yet. And the only thing that's missing is for you to dissociate from all of that jealousy, hurt, anger, grudges, rejection, whatever it was. It can be different things for all of you. But the Six of Swords over here, very, very true, very, very clearly, this is a move on. And trust me, when you properly move on from this individual, it'll be very liberating for you. You will feel so relaxed, so stress-free, not a care in the world, because I feel like, honestly, group 3, there isn't a lot that stresses you out in your life right now, except for maybe this person and the past associated with them. It's perhaps one of the only things that haunts you till date. So once you shut that door, you're free to leave, you're free to exit, and it's liberating. Also, I see that in any case, you should not be feeding your energy to this connection or your thoughts to this person, because there are two things at hand which need your immediate attention. One of them is self-love, which I think you have been neglecting for a solid time now. And second is your career and finances. And I'm not making this up. These cards like legit flew out on their own. I mean, of course, I was shuffling, but you know what I mean. Also, with door to spirit and door to value, I feel like very soon, perhaps it can feel out of nowhere, a very good opportunity is going to present itself to you in terms of your career. Grab it. And this all tied up over here This is what's telling me that you don't like how this feels anymore. You don't like thinking about this person anymore. You don't like revisiting all that hurt from the past anymore. You don't even like watching tarot readings that might remotely remind you of them anymore. But it just very mechanically, you keep on doing all of those things. Why? Because this person is still residing in your subconscious. They haven't completely exited. You haven't been able to completely eliminate them. A deeper termination is needed. And you can do that. You can totally do that. You've got this. You can move on. You can free yourself from this connection. Just, to heck with them. Just forgive them for your own good and move on. Okay? The signs that are present over here are Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Does not necessarily have to be the zodiac. Also, this Four of Cups over here is telling me that because of the past that's holding you back, you have actually missed out on some very good people. Don't let that happen again. All right? There are a lot of fish in the sea. I'm absolutely positive that you will be meeting new people. Give them a chance. Okay? Don't act so disinterested. I mean, at least give it a try. If somebody is being nice to you, the least you can do is be kind to them. All right? Let's see what message does Spirit have for you. It says over here, pay attention, notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. I think you already know this. I think you already know intuitively that you have basically just been going on in the same cycles with this person. It can be different things for all of you. For some of you, it can be make up and break up. For others of you, it can be you doing all the work, not getting anything in return. Different cycles. But there is a pattern, and the pattern is that it does not make any sense. Why are you doing this? You don't even love them anymore. So then what are you still doing here? Why are you wasting your time on somebody whom you know for a fact that does not really mean anything to you anymore? I don't know what the energies are on their side. I don't know what the feelings are on their side. But I can see your truth very clearly over here. I don't think you can, but I can see it. And take my word for it, you are not in love with that person anymore. All right? So don't fool yourself and don't waste your time on them. Okay? So these are all the messages that I have for you, group 3. If you liked this reading, do give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comment section below. Although I get very... I do like to tell it like it is, I don't like to sugarcoat. I don't like to give you guys false hopes, but I don't know how it sits with all of you. Some of you might be thankful, and some of you might be like, but nah. So, I don't know. I'm just kidding, all right? If you're on Instagram, don't forget to follow me over there as well. The link is in description. I post tarot readings over there as well. And all the details to book a personal reading with me are available in the pinned comment and the description box. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.